What up? Yo, this is episode 2 of Family Talk, man. This is the pilot version. This is the unproduced version. This is the behind the scenes version of something to come. If you're watching in, let me know right now, live, tap in. We got a great conversation that we've already been having. We're going to continue to have it in this setting. It's something that I think you guys can learn from. To set the stage, it's working on a business deal to buy into the food truck that I help do marketing with, all of this stuff. So we just going through the pros and cons and the possibilities of what could happen and the outlook and what we're trying to get out of this thing here. So I want to give you guys into the conversation. All right, where you want to start?
I guess what does this look like long term?
Okay.
Your last statement was get it while it's good and get out. Makes 100% sense. I get that. But what is your long-term goal with this? Like how do you see what is your goal in this?
So my goal is to be in retrospect a franchise owner of that specific location. Let's call it MB1. That truck is MB1. I'm a 50-50 owner in MB1. I don't get revenue from MB2 unless I'm there working on it, or if I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing that event and I'm working because we all hands on deck, then I get paid like everybody else get paid, right? However, this truck, after expenses, the profits get split 50-50.
Okay, that's a very surface level answer.
No, I got you. I just want to preference. That's the start. There is no end date to that. If there is an end date, then it will be brought out at a dollar amount based on the revenue. So the way that businesses get bought is you look at the revenue and you get bought out based on a multiple. So let's say the profit on the truck is simple math, $100,000 a year. We open in the summer, right? We split, it was 50,000. So the buyout on that would be, let's say 3 years at $50,000. Like that's kind of, it could be 5, whatever it is. Things are purchased and you get bought out based on the value, based on a multiple of the revenue that's done.
Okay.
If we come to that point where it's bad business and shit happens, then that's where we end up. So my thing is, this gets my foot in the door to a completely new industry, first and foremost. My ultimate goal next is to use this to launch my platform as a food truck owner. Now, I can be the face. I want him to be the face. I want him to be a part of it. If he wants to go down this road, I tell him the same thing I tell anybody. Whatever you make doing the thing, you can make 10 times that amount teaching. Right now, it's $250,000. We can turn that into 2.5 million by helping other people open up food trucks. That doesn't matter if they use our concept or your concept, or they use their own concept. We have proof of concept that we can make a living operating a food truck. Right? So the long game for me is, if I got my foot in the door, now I got authority in the lane that I can do it. I don't want to do it by myself, but I don't have to rely on, yo, I need you to do this, this, and this, because no, I am a food truck owner. This is how much I make off the food truck. This is where the revenue was when I found this food truck. This is the revenue after the fact. This is what we were able to accomplish. If I can get 2 years of data, I can go off and we can open up concept number 2. Concept number 2 could be Yummy Tummy. I believe in it. We know he old. He kind of went out. Let's put this, let's put something there together. Now, that's independent of him. We on a truck, we talking. Yo, the concept that I really want to do is brunch and barbecue. A brunch truck. Nice ass brunch that you would find at a place, food truck style. You can pull up anywhere. You getting the shrimp and grits. You know, motherfuckers, they love to eat around here. Anybody who come by to visit, to hang out. Now, the thing about it is, the reason I like the chicken and I don't like barbecue right now is because 25 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever the chicken, whatever the time, it's a drop. It's a drop. It's a drop. I feel like in barbecue, you got to anticipate so much and it will come in time, but I watched the motherfucker barbecue next to us. I know this is a proven concept. Now, do we want to take it and go further into other concepts? We can decide that later on. Worst case scenario, whenever I do something new, what I'm looking to do is make my investment back. So if the investment is $25,000, if the investment, whatever it is, goal number one is to get that back. Because after that, whatever the fuck happens, I got my money out of it. It worked. It didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can handle all of that from that standpoint. That's one now how I look at it. What I learned from being blackballed in this process is like, bro, you got to go into everything understanding that it might end. That was the one that after it happened, you know, like, bro, I thought that shit was going forever. How could it not go forever? I didn't miss a shot. We got from $200,000 to $2.3 million a month off the work that I did. I started to see you were there, part of. I call you. This motherfucker just tried to say one day our relationship's gonna have to change. Like, the writing was already starting to be on the wall. You know what I'm saying? And it was the fact that they didn't think, or somebody else once they got into the boys club, that's where they wanted to be. I'm like, fuck them. Let's go build our own shit. But ultimately, it's nothing I can do if it ain't my business. I had no percentage. I really didn't have a seat at the table. Now, there were talks and things that this is where it could go. And, you know, remember the jet conversation? Oh, man, when the pandemic over, man, we just going to gas up a jet and take it to, you know what I'm saying, to Australia and shit. And they ended up going after I got blackballed, they ended up going over there. Like, Sergio went across the country, over there to wherever the fuck they from. I never got to experience it. Cool. So now I understand that, like, fuck it. Worst case scenario, my goal is to make sure that investments get returned. That's it. Boom. Anything after that is all positive. It can't be wrong.
So I see your vision. I like your vision. I do think this is a great opportunity. I know you have a passion for this. I know this is something that you have over the last year started to enjoy. I think the who was rubbing me more the wrong way. And I know that is.
Take the person out of it. If it was this opportunity, if it wasn't, but I can handle that though. I can handle that. And okay,
so it's like working with somebody you know is bipolar, and it's like, do I want to work with them when I know at any moment on any day they're gonna just snap?
So we write it into the contract. Today, bro, I'm putting in X amount of dollars. My goal is to do this. And at any point, if you want to stop, my buyout is this amount additional from this point forward.
Okay.
At minimum. And we can write it in so it's like the lesser of the two. Because if I do what I know I'm going to do, get out here and blow that shit up even more, add revenue into it, we can say it's going to be the higher of the two, a minimum of an additional, let's just say $50,000 is going to be the buyout. Now, but however, if revenue grows to X amount, it's going to be this multiple from the work that you know what I'm saying? Like, so we can write that shit into the contract. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, take the person out. And what I always say I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to make the next deal better than the last deal. If I get a year, if I get 2 years in the food truck, quote unquote, owner operator position, we can open a new concept, or I can build the infrastructure to show other people how to do this. My goal, by the end of the year, I want to do a startup summit here in Delaware. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, what I'm gonna do, whatever. Like, no, me, Gat, all JT, bro, we throwing this summit in Delaware. These motherfuckers is all proven business owners. My track record proven, they track record proven. The people need to see, hear, and understand it. Bro, I travel the fucking country, take you along with me, and speak about business. How many people you hear, oh man, thanks, if it wasn't for him, you know what I'm saying, during the pandemic, I got fired, or how many people?
This is true.
Now I get to open up to a new industry. And it's a cash flow. When you got that shit in paper, bro, we need separate LLC as a partnership. We need a separate bank account. The numbers is the fucking numbers. It's nothing you can do. It's the contract is solid. The numbers is the numbers. The split is this. My goal is not to work the truck. The goal is to hire somebody. Hire a crew, a team. Now I'm trying to sell food trucks. So the next meeting is to sit down with my other man and be like, yo, let's take this shit to the next level. Because he's sane. He don't have the bipolar. He's a hustler just like me. He like, let's do it. However, I think if we all do it together, it's just a strong ass, solid. It ain't much because I just need you to show up and do this, like these two things. Once a month I need you to do this. We having this event. Boom. The other guy can handle and do the talking on a day-to-day basis. I already know that's not his strong suit. I'm not trying to put him in that position. But if we do a big event, he can be in a room. And if I can coach him along, which I believe I can do, if I can coach him along to being in front of the camera and talking in a controlled setting, then let's do that. If you want to do it, if you don't want to do it, we just gonna keep going. So play number 2, the goal here is a full circle, meaning we can show you how to open up a concept, whether it's our concept or your concept. That's a fee. We can sell you the food truck. That's a fee. We make profit on that. A truck, we can build a truck for $17,000 to $25,000. They sell for $40,000 to $60,000. We got the guy that can make them. I can organize that business. So now we teach you how to do it, sell you the food truck. $10,000 to teach you how to do it. $40,000 to $70,000 for a food truck, whatever fits your budget. We talking 20 to 50, 25 bands in profit, 35 bands in profit. Bust it 3 ways. Cool, what's next? We set up with the financing companies. Okay, now you finance everything, and now we here to support you to your success. I get the investment back, top tier priority. And after that, where the chips fall where the fuck they may. But I don't try to make money off the first client. I'm not trying to make money off the mentees.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I just need proof of concept in real time. The testimonial of the work is enough. Anyway, for every 10K increase in revenue, the budget for the buyout goes up 1K. So if that 10K's profit, the buy, that shit need to go up 50%. That's the deal. The agreement is 50%. Sound like you talking about franchising. Yes, it. That's what we talking about. But in a way that our people can understand too. You know what I'm saying? That's the translation. We gotta change the game to operate and be understood in a way that the culture can understand. I know some people who own friends. You know, Michelle owned the Cold Stone.
Yeah, I think you did tell me that.
Be Free from down there. He owned Aritas. He owned Aritas, and you know how much I love Aritas. He owned Aritas. That was one of the things I wanted to do. So I got people to talk to about it. But if I use this and let's say now we done played the devil's advocate. Now, what if it goes exactly how I would expect it to go? I said, yo, next summer, bro, 5 food trucks. Next summer, 5 food trucks. Keith Lee need to be eating here. We ain't gonna wait for him, but he need to come and get this chicken.
All right. You might have convinced me. You might have convinced me.
It's modern warfare, man. This shit's chess.
I mean, I never didn't see the big picture.
Yeah.
I just know the unstableness of your soon-to-be partner, and it puts a very bad taste in my mouth, and it's like, you know, sometimes you want to pick who you get in bed with.
You think that he's any worse than what I dealt with already?
I don't know, but I think it's different between. Don't get me wrong, a loss is a loss. I'm not taking nothing from that. But I think it's different between being fired and losing a business. Like, I don't know if I'm wording that correctly, but like now you're like.
But it's not. It's just. So if this was my end all be all, then yes. This is just the small piece. This is just the small piece of the big picture. This is a fraction of the big picture.
Yeah, that's true.
And understand this. If I can return the investment, get the investment return, I don't feel like with no profit added or nothing. Like at the end of the day, this shit all hit the fan, bro. I need what I invested, I need to make back. I don't give a fuck what happens after that. It ain't no sweat off my back. Like that's my first measuring stick. If I can put 10 in and get 10 back, anything I know and learn after that is profit.
Yeah.
If I can run around here and say for a year that I'm a food truck owner, that alone is I'm gonna figure out how to make some money. I got clients off this shit already. Yo, I need what you did for Mitch. I need you to do that over here. The shit works. If you work it, it works. You give me the space to operate, I think next summer, 5 food trucks.
Does he see a bigger picture for himself?
Yes.
Okay.
So the bigger picture for him is he wants a building. He wants to buy a building. He like, fuck these food trucks. He's trying to get state funding, state, money in or whatever, aid. No coffee. Take a shot on me. Cheers to Stevie Steve, man. Come on, babe. You got a drink? You ain't got no. We're gonna wait for you to pour a drink.
Hold on. I was drinking earlier.
Our people never talk economics or wealth. You're definitely on the path. That's the game, man. Like, I'm not about to sit here and complain about what I wasn't taught. Nigga, I'm out here going to learn this shit. They thought I was a fucking t-shirt influencer. I told y'all from jump, this is not about a fucking t-shirt. Me and Alan Wade are not the fucking same. Not the same. And I mean that with respect and with all disrespect. Cheers.
I don't know if you're supposed to put down a wine glass.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Stevie Steve, man. We are not the same. And when you pick a side, hey, you know what they told me early on? Hey, man, we got to pick a horse. Pick the right, you just got to hope you pick the right horse. Okay, cool. I'm always going to bet on my motherfucking self. Nobody put that shit in place. I put that work in. I always had to prove myself before I got paid. I never complained about it. From sweeping the floors to jumping on the fucking plane to go to Atlanta, say what the fuck is wrong with this bullshit. I've always put the brand, the business, the company first.
This is true. No, it's a little nippy.
I'm boiling.
Not bad. I hear it in your tone.
I'm boiling. So the ultimate is I got unlimited ideas. I don't have people to work the ideas.
Did he package this?
Yeah. Well, I don't know who did it specifically,
but this is like his real seasoning.
Yeah. He just buys a big case.
Yeah. Okay. I don't like his stickers.
I don't either. It's just a sample run.
Yeah.
But stuff like that, that's where ultimately we bump heads. You're not letting me do what I do. But that season is between him and his brother. I'm like, bro, y'all can just sit back and ship the shit. I motherfucking sell it.
Yeah.
We need to be able to send a text message out to the motherfucking audience. That shit should be sold out already. You got 45. Ain't no sit around. That nigga sat around there all day fucking waiting for somebody to come pick that shit up. His daughter was at a softball game. You got to come see me at my daughter's softball game. He's selling it for $10. I'm bro, this shit $20. We gonna pre-sell it for $15. Man, you go to the store. You go to the store. It's $7.50. Okay, well it's $15. Yeah, this is a fucking premium. It's a premium.
I mean, I don't.
Bro, this is you getting more better in your own kitchen. It's a premium. We just paid fucking premium for some damn crabs.
I don't think that. I mean, we paid for an experience, and at the end of the day, I don't think it was worth it.
Bro,
but this isn't a one-time thing. This is something you want them to keep coming back for.
No, understand what it is. It is a marketing play. You can't get Mitch's Mo Better in fucking Idaho. But you can get the seasoning. It's a premium. If I do what I do and I get 10 motherfucking people that's chefs that's cooking on Instagram, the YN chef that be frying up in it, we get them motherfuckers to make videos and shit like that. You don't think I can make that shit jump like Super Color? We dictate what the fuck is what it is.
That's true.
I manufacture the conversation. James like, yo, I'm down when you get the video crew to do the testimony. James said, the cool thing about watching Super Color was that it just seemed orchestrated. It seemed like I couldn't get it off my timeline. Everywhere I looked, it was there. Who did that? Me. I put it in Brando, Allen, this person, that person. I put it in everybody's hands. It was all a part of the plan. I knew what the fuck was going to happen. That shit went further than I thought. I knew I would grow the business. I didn't know I would go to 2.3 million a month. Like, I didn't know they would go that far. Perfect timing. But I did the same thing with Circle. You was there. We was fucking measuring, washing. That shit was created. It was manufactured. It's manufactured fame. I manufactured these famous brands.
I'm down.
On the last thing is your business. I think you can make $250,000 this year. 125 for you, 125 for me.
100 for you.
Yeah, I'll take that. I like the pushback. I take 100. You can take 150. I'm fine with that. That's a little 60-40 split. You got it.
You'll get a raise when you finish a class.
When
you become a real phlebotomist. You'll get a raise. It can be 50-50 when you become a phlebotomist.
I'm down.
That's your goal for that project.
I'm down. Oh, Michelle won Naya for a thing. I was half asleep, but she trying to like do it like tomorrow in the morning.
I got class tomorrow morning.
She trying to have her come. I said I'll talk to her, see if she just wanted to come up like after class will be over, and they kind of she just wanted like a crash course understanding of the basics to using a needle damn near. Because of whatever the fuck they try, you know how this is. They just trying to act like she knows what she talking about. Then whatever she needs to learn, she'll take the time to learn. But they trying to get her hired first.
So she's trying to get a job.
Yeah, like okay, she's being considered. She's just trying to know enough to talk the lingo to go like if she got to do more, like put more what books she need to buy, all of that shit.
Okay, all right.
She said she off tomorrow. She trying. So what should I have her come? Early or like 12 or 1?
I just pushed class to 11 so we can have it warm up.
That shit is no better.
I know. I believe it.
I just rolled by.
But I gotta get in there because now she's sticking. I mean, I think tomorrow will be a great day to come.
Tomorrow will be a great day. Go get the shit and bring her here. No kids gonna be here. She's comfortable enough. You know, I'm not always in agreement to doing some bullshit. We ain't got like a rinky-dink house.
I mean, no, I don't. It ain't the house part I'm uncomfortable about. I guess it's.
So I'll get that shit unshoveled. Y'all got to park the block down the street.
Yeah, no, I got that.
That shit don't look no better than what the fuck we walked into the first day, and harder.
Easy. Yeah.
But I'll get a path cleared. Shit, I fuck around and call Johnny to come do it with me. My fucking neck already still hurt.
I guess if you could just get from the door to the...
Yeah, to the open path. So we can get that done. I'll hit him when we get off live. That's fine.
But, yeah, and I guess, if she want to just come there and we could just...
How are we looking for March? We can't take less than 3 students a month.
No, I agree.
And I really want 5, but we gotta ramp up to it.
I need a second.
It's okay, boo-boo. What up, y'all? It's just me and y'all, right? It's just me and you. It's just me and you right now. So, what y'all think, man? What's your conversation? What's your comments? What's your thoughts? Talk to me. Talk to me. So I need to make me another drink. We got a seasoning, y'all. Chicken seasoning. No MSG. I don't got nothing else to say. Y'all ain't got no comments, questions. I just wanted to let y'all in on the behind the scenes. It's something that I want to do more of. We working. That's it. So ain't got nothing to say. Shit ain't about t-shirts. This is life hustle. Family hustle. This is grind. So I'm glad for those who rock with me, ready to go on a journey. We food truck owners, baby. We food truck owners over here. Remember, stand dead. Stand dead. Feels good to be a business owner. I'm out. Peace.